Breakdown. I'm your host, Diane Rembert, avid reader, award winning literary blogger, and the founder of Diamond's Literary World, which is my footprint in the literary industry. Welcome to Miami. I just had to do it. Today, I want to talk to you about book 8 of a I want to say culture changing series, if you will, by New York Times best-selling authors. They are husband and wife. They are co-authors, Ashley Antoinette and JaQuavis Coleman, also known as Ashley and JaQuavis. We're talking about none other than Long Live the Cartel. Now, if you're like me and you like urban fiction, what can we say about this series? This series has introduced us to some of the most ruthless men and women, um, and it has also introduced us to some of the sexiest men and women. Um, let's just call a spade a spade. This series has given us Carter Senior, Carter Diamond. It's about, okay, if you're not familiar, I don't think this would probably be the video for you to watch, because again, it is book 8, but it is about the Diamond family that lives in Miami. They have gone through so much. We have been introduced to Carter Senior, Carter Diamond, and his lovely wife, and they had twin sons, Mecca and Monroe, whew, and then a daughter named Breeze. Well, at this point, book 8, let me just mention that somewhere along the line, we find out about illegitimate son Carter Jones, okay? And Carter Jones is by far one of the sexiest men I think that I have had the pleasure of meeting in this series. Um, but let's continue. So at this point, book 8, Breeze, which is the sole survivor of the Diamond family, she has returned back to Miami. Breeze has suffered tragic loss. Her parents, her brothers, the love of her life. Um, Maybe not in a way that many think, because Zaire is still alive, but he lost his memory in book 7. Breeze is now coming back to Miami to reunite with her family members, which includes her nephew Mo and also her nephew Carter, formerly known as CJ. But he wants to kind of separate himself from the Diamond family. He is a world renowned boxer now. Uh, and again, I can't give it away, but some things happen. And so they have come together as a family. Um, but let me just say, within the first 4 pages, I was like, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. As I kept reading, I think I got to page 10, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, where is this coming from? Um, I just also want to mention that one of the more popular characters of this series, Miamor, if you remember in book 7, Miamor went to prison. And so we do find out what happens to Miamor. Um, and I was happy for that, for just finding out that Miamor was okay. She had me kind of concerned in the beginning. I'm gonna say that she had me really concerned, but she vowed to protect her son, who is CJ, or Carter, formerly known as CJ, from behind bars, and that so she hires someone to do that. Um, you'll have to read the book again to find out who it is, and let's just say what starts out as something good all turns awry. Um, in typical cartel fashion, you have bloodshed, there's a lot of bloodshed. Now, at some point, I saw a post where Ashley said, for everyone who died in book 8 in Long Live the Cartel, blame JaQuavis. Bruh, you didn't have to do some of these people like this. Like, come on. But for every character that was taken away, we were introduced to some other characters that made a significant difference in the series. There was some characters that were downright scary. I'm gonna just say that. But one thing that I did like about two things that are gonna always remain with me with Long Live the Cartel is number one, just like his father, Carter was softened by love. He did not. He didn't want to get into the family business for obvious reasons. He did not expect to fall in love, but he did. He gave his heart away, and you saw him. And that's something that his mother knew about her child, because she said, just like his father, you know, you can break down those walls. He's going to love you. And he did. And I almost cried, you know, for how that situation turned out. Read the book, you'll find out what I'm talking about. Another thing that I will be forever grateful to this duo for is the closure that they gave us on Breeze and Zaire. Now that made me shed a tear. Because I felt like, aside from Carter and Miamor and the beautiful love that they shared, like that was a one of a kind love, you witnessed something similar but different in Zaire and Breeze. Like their love was cosmic, if you will. And unbeknownst to Zaire, they created a child. I'm just gonna say that. She was wise beyond her years, but she was gullible. And the streets took advantage of her. And it was sad. Because you saw it coming. You saw it coming, and Mo tried to protect her. And I believe he would have had he known. No, I probably left a couple of clues, but that's because I want you to enjoy the book. I want you to enjoy it like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much that I have both the ebook as well as the paperback copy that I am waiting for. But it has been gifted to me, and I, as in turn, bought some copies to give to other readers. But this was the perfect ending to this series. Now, I will tell you this. I put it in my review, and I meant it. I said I was going to let them know this book had me reaching for a cigarette that was not there. Why do you ask? Because I don't smoke. But the book took me there. I screamed so much reading this book. Like, I had heart palpitations. I literally was reaching for that cigarette. I should have grabbed a drink. But at the time, I didn't want to move because I had to find out what was happening next. So if you have not picked up Long Live the Cartel, please do so now. You will not regret it. Now, I hope that you guys caught it. There was a sale on Amazon, and I hope that you guys caught it then. But if you have not, please make the investment. Go get it. You will not be disappointed. Ashley and JaQuavis, you guys did that with this book. Long Live the Cartel. The perfect ending to a good series. With that being said, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch the video. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to do that now. Please feel free to share this video with your friends, with your fellow readers. Again, tell them, go get the book. Go get the book. But of course, you can't read Long Live the Cartel. It's part 8. You have to read books 1 through 7. I thought book 7 took me there. Book 7 was erased out of my memory. Not erased out of my memory. Book 7 took a sidestep to book 8, Long Live the Cartel. Go get this book. You won't regret it. Until next time, happy reading and be blessed.